Have you ever wondered why Jiraiya's father was never shown in the Naruto series? Dive with me into the intriguing mystery surrounding Jiraiya's parentage and explore the hidden connection between Jiraiya and Tobirama. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Most parents in Naruto played a big role and were quite legendary. An example is Minato, who was the father of Naruto and was not only the Fourth Hokage but was renowned all over the world and feared as the Yellow Flash. While the renowned Sannins of Hidden Leaf, which includes Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru, were extraordinary and powerful skilled ninjas, we know nothing about their background and families. Tsunade is referred to as Princess or Hime by others due to her lineage. Tsunade is the granddaughter of the First Hokage, Hashirama Senju, and Mito Uzumaki. Much isn't known about her parents, but her father was Hanaku Senju, who was the son of the First Hokage. While her mother is quite obscure, but there are speculations that their marriage might have been one of political interests. And if this is so, then Tsunade's parents would have made a formidable pair. Her father would have been extremely powerful since he had the DNA of the First Hokage, and he most likely also inherited the wood release of his father. And much to our knowledge, Tsunade's parents didn't die in the First World Shinobi War, and we can back up this claim with the fact that she had a much younger sibling, Nawaki, who died much later. So this means her parents most likely lived a long life before their deaths. Since Tsunade descended from two strong clans, it was quite evident that she was bestowed with their powers due to her lineage. Orochimaru isn't as lucky as Tsunade because he became an orphan at a very young age. They were most likely ninjas belonging to Konoha who died at a mission. Much on his parentage is shrouded in mystery and has never been fully exposed. Even down to his last name, we have no idea of what it is or which clan he belongs to. I am of the opinion that his parents were most likely scientists who taught him very early before they died. He received training as a ninja from Hiruzen Sarutobi, who took care of him alongside Jiraiya and Tsunade. Orochimaru's extraordinary abilities made him a prodigy, and he ultimately became one of Konohagakure's greatest ninjas, known as the Sannin. This accomplishment, coupled with the fact that Orochimaru grew up without his parents, had a profound impact on him. At a young age, he witnessed a white snake on his parents' grave, which inspired him to delve into the forbidden arts known as kinjutsu, techniques that are prohibited from being practiced or studied. When we took a look at the Gutsy Ninja, a canon novel by Jiraiya, a lot of interesting facts came into the spotlight. In this novel, we see that after Orochimaru defected, the Third Hokage ordered Jiraiya and Tsunade to look for him. And since the duo were not sensory ninjas, the Third Hokage decided to add one of their team, and this was Nikkaku Onikoma, who knew the parents of both Orochimaru and Jiraiya and also fought alongside them. He went ahead to tell them a little about their parents. According to the Gutsy Ninja novel, it was written that the First Ninja World War happened due to the fact that Hanzo wanted to invade a small village named Kotsu, who were renowned for their resources. However, they sought protection from the second Hokage, Tobirama Senju, and this ended up escalating and involving more countries. Kotsu village and Tobirama decides to develop a technique to end the war. This required the help of scientists, and once it was developed, it wasn't later used. Tobirama then became scared that the technique would leak out and fall into the wrong hands. He then decided to kill everyone involved in the project, and the head of the experiment team was Orochimaru's father. So it's quite possible that when he found out the truth of what happened to his parents, he began to distrust the Hidden Leaf and decided to defect. In chapter 584, when Kabuto injects himself with Orochimaru's DNA, his body undergoes a transformation, taking on snake-like characteristics. A fan theory suggests that Orochimaru's parents belonged to a lesser-known clan that possessed special abilities related to snakes or serpents. Alternatively, they may have resided near the Ryuchi Cave, a snake-inhabited location. According to this theory, Orochimaru inherited his fascination with snakes and his serpent-like appearance from his parents. It is speculated that his parents possessed unique jutsu techniques involving snakes, which influenced Orochimaru's development as a shinobi. In Boruto, there are individuals in the Ryuchi Cave who resembles Orochimaru, being half snake and half human, suggesting a possible connection. Orochimaru's keen interest in the Ryuchi Cave may stem from his ancestral lineage. It's worth noting that Orochimaru is not the only human character in the Naruto series with a non-human appearance. The Hoshigaki members of the Hidden Mist village, resembling half-sharks and half-humans, likely have a similar explanation for their distinctive features, which is most likely akin to Orochimaru's case. Moving on to Jiraiya, nothing much is known about his parents. Jiraiya's lineage remains one of the most intriguing mysteries in the Naruto series. While Naruto is the only confirmed relative of Jiraiya due to the fact that he was named his godfather, something he didn't choose for himself but Naruto's parents did, among the characters introduced in the show, there is an interesting connection involving a clone named Koji Kashin, who was created by Amado, a member of the secret society Kara. However, this clone's existence doesn't necessarily imply a direct blood relationship between Jiraiya and Koji Kashin. Thanks to the Gutsy Ninja novel, we get some information on who Jiraiya's father was. It was written in the novel that he died due to an internal conflict between Konoha ninjas. It was also stated in this novel that a drug which was known as Hashigo was developed by the Hidden Leaf village which ninjas could use to increase their strength and their instincts. But this drug did more harm than good as it made the users almost crazy like Jugo when he's losing his mind. At the end of the First Ninja World War, Jiraiya's father and some of his comrades went to Amigakure to clean up and they found this particular drug. Some of them consumed it and they began to fight with each other. Jiraiya's father tried to stop them but he couldn't and most likely died during the altercation. However, this information isn't open to all and it's secluded to only a few who have read the novel. Many fans speculate that Tobirama Senju, a prominent figure in the Naruto universe and a member of the Senju clan who co-founded the first Shinobi village, might be Jiraiya's grandfather. Despite the striking resemblance and shared distinctive traits between the two characters, some fans argue that their familial connection of grandfather and grandson lacks credibility, and I support this claim because there's no clear-cut evidence suggesting their relationship. Most of these fans base their skepticism on the absence of any mention of Jiraiya's parents, considering it as evidence that Jiraiya and Tobirama are not related. Given the long duration of the series, there has been enough opportunity to confirm or deny their relationship. Although this theory remains unconfirmed in the Naruto storyline, it is understandable why people draw such a connection. Jiraiya and Tobirama bear a striking resemblance to each other and they both possess unique features like white hair, a characteristic uncommon among most characters in the series, as well as distinctive red markings on their faces. On the other hand, certain fans argue that Tobirama passed away before having any children, which would make it impossible for him to have a grandson. Since there is no concrete evidence supporting either perspective, many fans have developed their own theories. Another fan theory suggests that Tobirama did have children, but they were not featured in the series due to their lack of relevance to the main storyline. Conversely, others propose that Tobirama's premature death and unwavering dedication to his cause left no room for thoughts of starting a family. While others think that he is Tobirama's secret son, well, I think this theory doesn't hold water because the subtle love relationship between Jiraiya and Tsunade would have been weird since they were relatives. And both of them made no mention that they were both related. In chapter 416, Jiraiya was seen saying that the reason why he thought that Orochimaru was so obsessed with forbidden techniques was that he wanted to see his parents, or maybe he wanted revenge on Konoha for their deaths. Jiraiya went ahead to say that his parents were not killed, so this debunks the rumor that he was related to Tobirama as his secret son. It's also quite possible that Tobirama and Jiraiya were from the same clan. Well, this sounds ridiculous, right? But it's quite possible that Tobirama had a different mother from Hashirama because his hair is quite different from every other Senju clan member. Since he was born in the Warring States period, it's quite possible that his father Batoso married his mother for political purposes, which was certainly a common thing in that period. Tobirama most likely got his hair from his mother's side, and since Jiraiya looks a lot like Tobirama, this theory may not actually be far-fetched. And it's also quite possible that this clan was from another village because foreign students migrating from another village was not an uncommon thing. A good example is Kushina, who migrated from Uzushiogakure to Konoha, and also Rock Lee, who was said to be a foreign student from another village in the 5th volume of the Naruto manga. So it's quite possible that Jiraiya might have migrated with his parents to Konohagakure. While no evidence exists to establish a familial connection between Tobirama and Jiraiya, it is worth noting that Tobirama appears to have a well-documented family lineage wherein Jiraiya would logically be accounted for if they were indeed related. What are your thoughts about Jiraiya's parents? Do you indeed think he is related to Tobirama? Do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and see you next time.